Hello friends, Deacon Dennis here, actually at the square right in front of the church, the cathedral in Santiago de Compostela. Took a tour this morning of the Portico of Glory. If you've seen the movie The Way, you remember that they walked into the church and they placed their hands into a specific part in the marble directly below St. James. Well, we are forbidden to do that in the modern age. I'm sure art restorers or marble restorers cautioned the church that people continually putting their hand there would continue to erode that spot. It already had the worn-in fingers into the marble from the 1,000 years that people have touched that spot. But several years ago, they forbade it. So it was still a fascinating place to tour. Wasn't able to take any pictures. That's the rule when you go into the church, is no pictures in certain parts, and the Portico of Glory was one of them. But I did find some pictures online so you would have an idea of what I'm talking about that you'll see here in a moment. But it was fascinating to go inside, and it's been really fascinating, as you can see behind me, to just see all the people arriving in the square and the degree of joy that they have at finishing their Camino de Santiago. A true blessing for the 400,000 or so pilgrims that attempt this every year. And there are varying starting points for the Camino. Probably the most popular is from Sarria in, which earns you the certificate. That's about 100 kilometers, a little over 100 kilometers, or 75 miles or so, from a town several ways away. It's about a 5-day trek. That's what the majority of people do. A smaller number of people start in Saint-Jean in France and go over the Pyrenees. And then I did the Camino Classico, which is the 2-week version, 200 miles over, for me, 13 days, from Lyon all the way into Santiago. And I'll talk more in the days ahead about that experience, how I prepared for it, and maybe the conversation will inspire you to consider taking a trip to this location. Maybe not to hike it, but at least to see this beautiful cathedral that is behind me. God bless.
Hold on the sign.